to God be the glory. Our players played a great game there, and got to give a lot of credit to Brevard. They did a great job with their offense, which again, you play an option team. If you don't stop the fullback, it's going to be some tough things that happen. But again, our guys fought. Excellent job by our offense. Been able to score just about on every drive. I think they were 8 out of 10 or whatever as far as the series that they had. And so we improved as an offensive team. I'm not concerned about my defense. They'll be ready to play here as we move forward. And I feel like we've got a great football team moving forward here, and we'll be ready to play here this next week. Again, great job by our coaches, great job by our players.
Obviously, you wanted to come out and establish the run. You came up in that set with the 2 or 3 tight ends out there. Was that just to kind of hammer home that point on that first drive?
Oh, absolutely. We already talked about it to our football team there during the week that we want to make sure we want to run the football. We can do it out of different formations, but we felt like the 2 or 3 tight end set gave us a little bit more of advantageous for us to do in those sets and be able to get 4 or 5 plus yards per carry. So I thought our guys did a great job as far as accomplishing the goals that we want to do in the run game and also in the pass game. We were very, very efficient, didn't throw it a whole lot, but when we did throw it, we executed to the best of our abilities.
Did you see a little bit more of the accuracy that you wanted to see from Josh tonight?
Yes. Accuracy with also our receivers catching the football. I thought they did a great job, too, when the ball was thrown to them. They made the catch when they needed to. Josh is really playing extremely well. I know the stats may not say it, but as we look at the tape and his accuracy where he's been putting the ball in the first 3 games, very, very good. And obviously I think the biggest thing is the deep balls. He has really improved in that area. As extremely well as far as throwing our deep balls, as far as the post routes, the go routes, and all those type of things.
Zach Parker's been involved in a few plays each game. The first 3 games, is that something you're trying to get him the ball in space, show his athletic ability a little bit?
Yeah, I mean we just kind of got him a little bit of a package. He still hasn't got a grip of the whole offensive package, so we do have a few plays that are him that he can do, whether they're runs, whether they're passes. So each game we add a little bit more to him. As you saw, he has very good speed and very athletic and makes some big plays, and it was great to see him gain some confidence in this ball game here with the great run.
You said you weren't concerned about the defense, but was it tonight just a little bit of a mix of the strange scheme that you don't see a lot and not being able to get a handle on that? Yeah,
it's a scheme. It's scheme-wise there. It's tough. Again, last year we were a little bit better at it and all those things. But again, they do an excellent job. They had some different schemes that they had put in as far as what they're doing with their offensive tackle. They hadn't done that in a while, and so we tried to make a couple of adjustments. We got a little bit better in the second half as far as the fullback stopping him a little bit. But again, they were really thinking about 4 downs. They just want to get 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards, and that was okay with them. Because again, the clock, they want to not give us a whole lot of possession. So a great game plan by them, great scheme, and they did a good job. But again, like I said, our defense, I thought for the most part, held up very well.
Lunsford's first game back from his suspension after his struggles last year and then missing the 45-yarder today. Are you concerned about him going forward?
No, not at this point. Again, it's his first kick that he has, a field goal. We'll make those adjustments. You know, it might have been a bad snap, it might have been a bad hole. You know, I can't get all those specifics. We'll watch the tape and see it, but I'm not concerned at all. I thought he did a good job on his kickoffs and did a good job for us today. And he'll improve and get better, too, as he continues to play.
Is there a point, too, maybe midway through the third quarter, your defense might have just been gassed? I mean, I think the time possession at one point was like 29 minutes to 8 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we rotated guys. You know, I guess we'll speak to them a little bit here after for us tomorrow. But I didn't see anyone really just totally fatigued. And if they were, we took them out of the ball game and substituted them also. Again, I think it was just a great scheme that they have, a great game plan, and they execute to the best of their abilities for Brevard. I give them credit.